Morning, everybody. I'm winging this one. I hadn't even considered making a video this morning, but I just watched Sally, Cabernet Queen's video as she's prepping for her plastic surgery, and she said a bunch of things that really rang true with me. Absolutely. It was like I was looking in a mirror there a little bit. So I thought I'd come on and do kind of a video response and discuss some of the things that she was discussing that are kind of, well, they're very important to me, but I don't know. So, hair's not brushed, just take me as I am. She was talking about her significant other, whom she's been with for 30 years this year, that it's just not in his DNA to give compliments, to show appreciation for physical appearance, that kind of thing. And she made a couple of references that made me laugh, because that's exactly what I would love my Dave to do. And my Dave seems to be very much like her husband. I can get absolutely dressed to the nines, makeup, hair, the whole, looking sexy as hell, and he'll smile at me. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the cartoon "Ooga, ooga." That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to want to pin me up against a wall. That's what I'm looking for. And I don't get it. I've even come right out and said, this is what I want you to do. This is what I need. And he says, I can't do that. I love you. I think you're beautiful. I think about you all day long. But it's just not in him to do that. I don't even know if he thinks that way and just can't verbalize, or if it's just strictly that he just thinks, oh, she looks pretty, but it doesn't get past that. That doesn't translate. His inability to show that, speak that kind of appreciation does not equal his ability to physically show appreciation. That's not an issue any longer with us. We were having, when I was super morbidly obese, our sex life took a tank. And it was more that he was hurt that someone that he loved so much was killing themselves, and that he would ask me to make changes, and I would promise to make changes, and then I wouldn't follow through. And I did that over and over and over, and the hurt built up, and it really started affecting us in the boudoir. And there were tears from me, and there was begging, and there was pleading, because those of you who know me know I'm a very physical person. I am a very sexual person. And if I'm going to be absolutely honest, that was one of the main reasons I got this surgery done. You might think it was the wrong reasons, and you might be right as time bears on, but I adore my husband more than I can tell you. He is my breath, and I need to feel that physical closeness and bond with him, and I wasn't getting it. So I wasn't getting it verbally because I wasn't gorgeous. I mean, I was a beautiful person, but I wasn't gorgeous. I wasn't sexy. I was more than 440 pounds, for God's sakes. So physically not appealing to him. And I needed that nurturing. I needed that physical contact. I have come to grips with the fact that the verbal is not going to happen. It's just not. So, and you know what? We accept each other's foibles. That's what a long-term healthy relationship does. They accept each other's foibles and rejoice in the things that they appreciate together. So I accept that Dave cannot verbally do it, but I could not live without the physical attention. So that was a very big part of why I got the surgery done. So I could feel better about myself. I could be more mobile. I could participate in sexual activity as opposed to just lying there. I wanted to be able to share with my husband. I wanted to be able to make love with my husband. And that was very important. I know my health was important. Absolutely, I do. I know I did do it in large part because I did not want to leave Dave with my children, with their special needs, and have somebody else raise them who perhaps wouldn't love them like I would love them, and wouldn't know how to take care of them or have their best interests first like I would. So that was a big part too, but the physical contact, I'm going to be honest and say that was the majority of the reason. After so many years of not getting the attention, verbally and physically, I was afraid post-surgery that if I started getting paid attention to, that